Okay, folks, welcome to another episode of Between Two Pallets. I'm Jamin, here with my buddy Micah, and as promised, our special guest this week is Terry Keenan. How you doing, Terry?
Oh, doing well, Jamin.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, guys. Yeah.
Terry is a man of many talents, and he's into all kinds of cool stuff, and he's here to show us a few things with fly fishing that he's been doing. I guess you're a lifelong fly fisherman?
Well, no, not a lifelong. Actually, started off as a spin fisherman and kept watching these guys do it and thought, I want to try it. And I picked it up, put it down several times. One time I was down on the stream and I watched this guy from up on the hill, an older gentleman. He was fly fishing off of the bank up on the road. And I'm sneaking down the stream and I see this beautiful brown trout. And he lets out a couple of casts and puts that fly right in the channel for that brown trout to hit. And I was like, oh my goodness, I want to be that guy up on the hill. So I started getting serious.
Trying to be that guy.
yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But you've been working with an organization called Project Healing Waters, right? Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
For the last 10 years or so. Project Healing Waters started in 2005, and it was out of the hospitals in D.C. where guys didn't have any recreational opportunities when they were coming back from the war. So we had the founder wanted to just take them out on the lawn and do some casting with them. And that's how it's kind of all started. Now we've got over 180 chapters throughout the United States right now. And we're dedicated to the physical and emotional rehabilitation of our veterans is what it's all about. So anybody that has a disability rating of anything at all, of any rating at all, is eligible to take all of our stuff for free. We invite anybody to come that's a vet though, and maybe want to volunteer or hang out with the guys or whatever it is, whether we're fly tying or rod building or what we're doing. So yeah, that's where I've been enjoying my retirement.
Like an amazing program and a great way to really support the troops. I mean, in there on boots on the ground, support the troops. What do you do? What is your role with them? I suppose.
Well, I am now the project lead for the Huntington, West Virginia chapter. Okay. For a while, for about a little over a year, I was the state director over all of we had 8 chapters at the time in West Virginia. Well, I think we're down to 7 now, but so I worked with them, and I found that it was taking me away from some of the things I was able to go out and do with the guys that I've known from Huntington for years. So I stepped back from that role, and now I'm just leading those guys.
So you want to show us how to tie up your favorite fly here real quick?
Well, this is just a quickie, but it's an elk hair caddis. And the great thing about the elk hair caddis is that there are tons of them in West Virginia, whether you're in a nymph stage or whether it's actually, a fly, where what I'm going to do is tie a dry fly here out of the caddis. But it's really a neat insect. And it's one of the ones that there was a jeweler at one time that used to bring the caddis in and keep them in her tanks at her shop. And they form cases to hide out in when they're in the nymphal stage. So these cases are made out of the surrounding pebbles or sticks or whatever they can find on the bottom of the water. So she would put all of these colorful little pebbles in her tanks and made some beautiful cased earrings out of them and sold them for a while. So I am very fond of the elk hair caddis especially, but just the caddis bug in general, just because of what a great food source it is for the trout. So we always start with just putting the base on, and that's going to be my thread that I'm going to do down through here. And you guys are going to have to forgive me because I did not bring a couple of things that I thought I would have in my fist.
If you've never seen this, and I hope you can see it, I mean, it's really amazing, and it looks incredibly difficult, and in many ways it is. Terry showed me how to do it a few months ago, and once you get it down, it's actually kind of easy. Once you get the hang of it,
once you get the understanding,
there's definitely a few tricks too.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do with our guys, is just showing them some of the things that they can do and some of the bugs that they're looking for in the water. Now, so I've got the body on there, And I've chosen the caddis green for this particular one because that was the only thing that was in my box when I looked in there. But you can use different kinds of dubbings and different things to make that. Now, with the stacker, I take, and this is what's great for all you deer hunters out there. If you all want to contribute a little bit or to help us out too, once you're done with your hides, especially the young deers, if anybody's after does or anything like that, they make great wing casings for these elk hair caddis. Now, of course, the elk hair is probably the best stuff to use, but I like using the West Virginia stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to put that, just lay that. Wait a minute, I didn't get that on there very good.
So while Terry's tying this up, we're going to make this even more difficult for him by making him sample some beers.
As long as I don't have to do it before I start, I'm all right, I think. Yeah.
We got 3 new beers here at the Pallet that we want to show you, talk to about, and sample with you. They're brand new sours. We've got them in the cans and on tap right now.
All 3 of them on tap. So,
Mike, what do we got over here?
Well, we've got, I believe, the first one we're going to try is number 8 on tap. It's the Duclaw. Which one? The Sour Me Peach Sherbet. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's try this one real quick and see.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's definitely a little peachy.
Let's start.
Yeah.
You can taste the peach for sure. That's good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
don't let it slow you down there, Terry.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got this one's fantastic. I've had this one before. It's the Smuttynose Key Lime Pie. And the best part about this for me is that graham cracker finish. You get like the crust taste and everything.
It is. I'm not a big key lime pie guy, but the graham cracker that you usually get from these sorts of beers, and I've had many key lime pie beers.
Yeah, it's so good.
Let's see.
Yeah, number 17 right there.
Oh yeah.
So
not super lime, but that cookie graham cracker is there.
And that just sets it off. I like that one a lot. The third one we got right here, it's a new one from Cinderland. It is grape. What is it?
Yinzerade.
Yinzerade.
It's a Pittsburgh beer right there. Yinzerade.
You hear Yinzer.
Purple grape Yinzerade. So,
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Jamin. Make me stretch. I'm old. Too old to stretch.
Like great.
That's tasty.
Ooh,
refreshing. Very refreshing.
That will hydrate you.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Don't forget to check these in on Untapped.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to us on Untapped. That way you know when we get these beers in and get them stocked. You know when we get your favorite beers in. You know what events we got coming.
Exactly.
Subscribe to us on Untapped. How we doing over here, Terry?
Well, the fly's actually done. I've got a piece that I need out of my box there to finish it off. While I'm doing that, I want to talk a little bit about our Camp Thornwood too, because every year we also do in the usually first weekend or second weekend in June, we do a camp for the veterans again called Camp Thornwood, and we raise donations enough where we can get every veteran has a guide, a personal guide that goes with them on the water. So it's quite a huge event. So a lot of the money that we raise goes for food and housing and things like that for the guys. We stay at the old science camp there, the old Welton current 4-H camp there in Pocahontas County. So that's where most of the guys stayed while we're there. But, yeah.
So how can people get involved and help out?
Well, if you're wanting to do stuff with us as far as Project Healing Waters goes, it's really easy. Just get online, projecthealingwaters.org, and there's a place right there that you fill out some questions and send it in to them. They'll contact me, let me know that you're interested. So we would love to have some folks volunteer or come and join us.
You can sponsor a trip. You can donate fishing equipment.
Exactly.
Offer meal or lodging discounts.
Cash.
Host a fundraiser.
Yeah,
We should do
so,
that
yeah.
here sometime,
Yeah.
Micah. That sounds like a lot of
Yeah.
fun and a
It
great
sounds like a
cause.
good idea.
Yeah, because we're a completely nonprofit charitable organization, so we depend on people's donations and their.
That fly looks amazing, and I'm going to need to put in a request for some more woolly boogers too. By the way, I think
Okay. We
most
can
of mine
do
are in the
that.
trees in Tucker County.
I
right
thought you learned how to tie that. Yeah,
That is amazing.
Yeah, you can.
That is amazing.
My mom used to call me a woolly booger.
Yeah, well,
So, what events we got going on at the Pallet here? The upcoming, Micah.
Well, tonight we've got our big Halloween trivia. So, costume contest had a $25 gift card donated. Cannot remember the
Tina Morris Smith. Thank you very much. $25 gift card from Better Homes and Gardens for the best costume tonight.
Yep. So bring your costumes, get dressed up, come answer some questions, and give Brad a hard time because he enjoys it.
World Series game starts at 8, I believe. Don't grab Mookie Betts' glove or you'll get kicked out. This weekend, we've got Penn State, Ohio State at noon. I know there's a lot of Ohio State fans around who like to watch those games in here. Marshall versus ULM at 3:30.
Yeah, 3:30.
WVU is off.
I think we'll win this one.
Yeah,
I think we got this.
I don't know.
Break even this
Could
weekend.
find a way to lose.
Don't bring me down. I'm
But
just
all right,
recovering,
well, thank you, Terry. Thanks for
Jamin,
coming
thank
in.
you
He's,
so much.
This
Thank
guy's
you,
an
guys. I appreciate it.
amazing
Appreciate
person.
you
He's
guys.
out there doing
Yeah.
amazing things, and it's so interesting. And thank you for joining us.
Well, I
And
appreciate
if you see
guys.
Terry in here at the bar, talk to him about fly fishing. See me, talk to me about fly fishing. I love
And Nancy would appreciate it if you bought him a beer
it.
so she didn't have to.
Anyway,
I think she'd just appreciate it if you took me off her hands. Yeah.
but thanks for watching.
All
We'll
right.
be back soon with another guest on Between Two Pallets. Thanks for watching. See you next time.